I'm Vince Riggi, and I'm a candidate this year for Schenectady City Council. I've lived in Schenectady for all of my life, and that's 65 years. And I'm kind of disappointed to see some of the things that are going around in my city and the changes that have been made to my city in a negative fashion. We have a culture right now in Schenectady that seems to think that not obeying the law is an okay thing to do. And I'm just sick and tired of it. That's basically my thing. I'm tired of it. I would like to institute, if I'm elected, and if I'm not elected, I'm still going to push for it, to see a zero tolerance mentality put in this city, where any and all crimes will be prosecuted, and prosecuted to the fullest. We just can't have the nonsense that's going on in our neighborhoods to continue. There's people that are moving from our city because they've had enough. And instead of staying here and putting up the good fight, like some of us have, they're leaving the city. I'd like to make a call today to all Schenectadians to stand up for what's yours. You have a right to live in this city in a peaceful manner, and we are not allowed to do that right now. We have a small portion of the people that are dictating the way our quality of life is, and it is not right and it's not fair. We have good things going on in the city, a lot of good things going on in the city, and for positive reasons. But until we change some of the things that are going on, especially in our neighborhoods, which are the most important part of our city, people will not want to move and live in this city and bring up their families here. So as far as quality of life issues, I'm talking about things like loud music, fireworks that are illegal, all these things that are illegal, trash, litter, graffiti, we could go on and on. All of the things that bother me, I'm sure bother you. So I would like to call today for all Schenectadians to please stand up and be counted. Stand behind me on these issues. It's something that's so important to you as a person that pays their taxes, lives in this city, spends money in this city. We can't have this nonsense going on anymore. We need to have zero tolerance and to have every infraction be dealt with. We need to change the mindset where it's not okay to take a candy bar wrapper and just toss it in the street. That's not okay. When I was growing up, and as many of you were growing up, we were taught in our schools that this was not being a good neighbor. And we need people to be good neighbors that live in our city. And most of us are sick and tired of it, but we have to stand up to be counted. We have to voice our opinions that we don't want to take this nonsense anymore, because that's just what it is, it's nonsense. The majority are supposed to control the way things are. Not the minority doesn't control the way things are. It's the majority that rules. That's the way it's always been. When I was growing up and in any kind of culture, that's the way it is. Majority rules. Even in the animal kingdom, that's the way it works. So we have to stand up and say, we've had enough of this stuff. We're not going to take it anymore. Please, Schenectady, stand behind me on this issue, because it's very important for all of us. And I want to stay here the rest of my life. Whatever God is going to give me to stay here for the rest of my life, I want to stay in Schenectady. I love this city. I was born and raised here. I never strayed from here. This is my town, and I wear the badge proudly. Proud to be Schenectady, and that's what we all should be. We need to have that culture permeated throughout this whole city and through our school system, because that's where it starts. We have to get the message across to our, as young as we can, the kids that are as young as we can. We have to start telling them that it's not good to not be a good neighbor. This isn't a good thing. To be a good neighbor is to respect people and respect their rights also. Everybody has rights, but certainly we have to respect each other's rights, and that goes both ways. It's not a one-way street. So please, please just listen to this call, and I don't know what else to tell you except stand behind me on this issue, because it's so important. So this is a call for all Schenectadians to get with it and be tough and stand up for your rights.